Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We back again, man. And it's time for the Thursday banger, y'all. It's time for the Thursday banger, and I got one. That's a lot. Y'all know I keep one. That's a lot. But like I always say before I start my videos, I have no problem delivering this content, making sure y'all straight through the week. While y'all at work, I have no problem making sure the truck driver's straight right there on the road. I have no problem doing these things. I have no problem warning y'all about how dangerous prison is. I have no problem doing this, people. I just need y'all to do one thing. Just stay out the way, man. That's it, man. That's all I need you to do. Stay out the way. We staying out the way, man, because we want to live our life out here, man. That's why we staying out the way, man. I'm letting you know now, man. We staying out the way, man, for we can grow with our family out here. That's why we staying out the way, man. We're going to stay out the way for we can be able to see our kids and our nephews and our nieces and our people graduate, and we can go to the graduations and be there for them, man. That's why we staying out the way, man. We staying out the way, man. This is so we can live a better life, man. We must learn how to live the legit life. That's why we're going to stay out the way, because we got to learn it one way or the other, y'all. I'm letting you know now. How long we going to do crime? Until we finally keep throwing rocks at the penitentiary and you finally get locked up? That's how long you going to keep doing crime? Or you going to look at right now that God gave you a good run and you going to stop what you're doing right now? You're going to invest that bread? Or you just going to be a regular person, period? I'm letting you know now, man. You can't keep throwing rocks at the penitentiary because you're going to go there sooner or later, man. But you can stop what you're doing right now and stay out the way if you can just learn how to start living legit. That's all you got to do, people, man. Period. That's all I want y'all to do. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is the Thursday banger right here, man. Y'all already know what I need y'all to do with this one right here, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Y'all, let's get Let's go. But it's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called The Notorious #1 Gunner. It was a crazy situation. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Crazy situation. Crazy situation. I seen a lot of them in there, man. I seen a lot of them, man. There's crazy stories about each one of these people I encountered, man. But y'all already know, if you've been watching my videos, man, you already know who the #1 gunner is, man. The #1 gunners are people that masturbate in prison to the COs, which is crazy. It's a crazy situation, man. But that's who these people are, man. These people, they go through anything. They do whatever. They just people like that. If you never witnessed people doing these things, man, it'll scare you in the beginning. I'm letting you know now, man. But this is what prison is. Prison is people in there going bananas, man, trying to knock the toboggans off COs, man, female COs, man. That's what be going on in there. And through these periods of stuff like that going on in the pod, of dudes being the #1 gunner, you always going to have notorious #1 gunners, man. And a lot of these dudes be violent, crazy, psycho. Just be a lot going on with them, man. So with that being said, y'all, we on Sussex 2 for this one, y'all. We on Sussex 2 for this one, man. And I can remember this is a time when I was in 2B, man. This was a time when I was in 2B, y'all. So this is like the end of 07, the end of 06, maybe something like that, one of the two. But around those time of years. But I can remember just moving to 2B, you know what I mean? I'm moving to 2B. I just finished completing the non-privileged pod. I got stories about that too. I haven't took y'all there yet. But I can remember just completing the non-privileged pod, y'all, and they moved me to 2B. Now, 2B was a pod I never been to. You know what I mean? Like, I've been to 2C. I knew dudes that was in 2D. You know what I mean? I never been to 2A because 2A was a smoking pod, a non-smoking pod. And 2B was just like a pod that was kind of like the non-smoking pod, because the non-smoking pod downstairs from where I was at in 2 building, in 2C, like downstairs pods, they was kind of like the old head pods, like the out the way pods, dudes that was out the way chilling, old heads. You know what I mean? Like that's what downstairs was. Upstairs was a lot of the younger dudes, you know what I mean? A lot of the wild stuff going on. But 2B was somewhere that I never been. I ain't gonna lie, I never been there, y'all. You know what I mean? So when they told me I was going there, I wasn't tripping because I was just happy about getting out of non-privileged pod. So I moved to 2B. And when I got there, they put me in cell 34. And I said this in the story before. I remember my first roommate was a Mexican dude. You know what I mean? He was a Mexican dude that worked in the kitchen. You know what I mean? He ended up going into the kitchen. You know what I mean? But for the time period when I was in there after he left, you know what I mean? I got another roommate. Like, I can remember, like, all this happened so fast. Like, me getting another roommate. Like, I was in the cell with a Mexican dude like 5 days, then he left. You know what I mean? So we wanted to take back before all this. I can remember when I first got in the pod. So when I first got in the pod, y'all, you know, I get there, you know what I mean? At first, I'm looking around to see if I know people. I knew a couple people, you know what I mean? I knew a few dudes in there. So I see what's going on, checking out the landscape, see who's in here, whatever the case is. I was like, you know what? You know what I mean? I was thinking about this while we were on lockdown, you know what I mean? So when we came out, I was already thinking like, yo, let me go ahead and get my shower out the way. So I'm gonna put my shower bag, you know what I mean? Since I slept in 34 cell, I was right by the showers, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna tie my shower bag up there on the middle shower just so I can get the shower first and I can go ahead and get back to this, you know what I mean? Get back to what I'm doing. The cell right there, everything good. So when we come out, you know what I mean? I run downstairs for a second with my shower bag on the shower. I'm not really tripping or think I gotta watch and see who's, you know what I mean, messing with a shower bag. I don't think I gotta go through these things. And I really still haven't really seen everybody who's in the pod. Now, y'all know I'm extra nosy. I've been looking, I've been searching, seeing if it ain't no ops, no enemies, nobody in there. So I have kind of scoped the whole pod out, but still, I probably still haven't seen all the old heads that's in there. So as I'm coming back up the steps, you know what I mean? I see somebody's in the middle shower. You know what I mean? So I look, I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang. I walk. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to look at no showers or nothing, but like, damn, first of all, I'm looking, where's my shower bag? Like, what do you do with that? Whoever took this middle shower. So I look up, I see my shower bag tied right there on the railing. You know what I mean? You know, the shower's right here. The railing's like right in front of it. So I see my bag tied up right there. So I see it when I come around. I'm like, yo, middle shower. Yo, middle shower. You move my bag, man. I just hear somebody say, yeah, man, I moved that junk, tied it to the side, man. Tied it to the side, man, right there. I put it over there to the side, man. Tied it over there for you, man. Yeah, I needed this shower right here, young blood. So I'm like, but yeah, though, but look, though, man, you can't be moving nobody's shower stuff, man. Don't be moving my shower stuff. You like, yeah, but I needed this shower right here, young blood. And he got kind of louder with it, right? So, like, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, who's this dude talking to? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he wilding, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, look, all right, I hear you. Like, but he in the shower, so we like kind of like, I'm not even looking his direction, but we speaking. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I hear you. But look, though, please don't mess with my shower stuff again, man. If I put my stuff here, that means I'm first in that shower. What you mean? You know how I go in here? He like, yeah, man, but you know what I mean? My homeboy was like, that I seen when I came down, when I came in the park, he downstairs, so I guess he can hear it. It was kind of loud. He like, yo, Weezy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, man, I got after you then, man. Like, I wasn't about to fight over no shower, even though he violated and moved my shower bag. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt some type of way, but at the same time, I still was like, you know, like, I'm not going to fight over a shower, you know what I mean? But I still was a little angry in the inside, though, pause, though. Like, I was still, like, kind of still thinking about it, though. Like, yo, who is this dude? Like, so my man calling me downstairs, I slid. I go downstairs and holler at my man. He like, yo, look, walk with me right quick. I'm like, what's up? He was like, yo, dude is a psychopath. Who arguing with about the shower? I'm like, who is he? He was like, man, that's Luther, bro. I was like, Luther? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, man, bro, old time I've been down for a minute, you know what I mean? He was like, man, that man gun 24 hours a day. He was like, man, that man gun 24 hours a day. So I'm like, Luther. I'm like, man, that sound familiar. He was like, he been up here. Man, I mean, he was in folk building a couple times, you know what I mean? He been up here a minute, you know what I mean? So I'm like, dang, but he straight moved my bag, bro. He like, man, I'm telling you, bro, like, you know what I mean? Leave that alone, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna have to get drastic with that, you know what I mean? He was like, ain't no need to even argue. I said, but he moved my shower bag though, bro. Like, I ain't trying to trip, but like, who is it? When he said that, I look up. I just seen a dude coming out of the middle shower from the top tier. Like, he was coming down looking like a X-Men character, y'all. I promise y'all, man, like, he coming down the joint, he got the towel over his back. When he get down the steps, he come down the steps strong. He was like, he got down to the bottom, he was like, he did the shower shoes, he was like, hey, young blood, let me holler at you right quick, young blood. He pointed at me, I'm like, now I see how Diesel, this dude huge. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what's up? He pull up, he was like, yeah, I want nothing like that. He was like, yeah, but look, I be doing my thing. I do my thing in here, man. You know what I mean? I be doing my thing in here and shit, man. So like, you know, goddamn, this what it is. This what I do all day. Like, ain't no harm towards nobody, but this is what I do all day, man. I'm like, all this main shit. I'm like, man, all right, man. You know what I mean? But like, for real, talking to that Diesel motherfucker, that nigga was wet and Diesel paws. I'm like, nigga like a psychopath. I'm like, man, all right, man. So I already knew. I'm like, man, all right, he got that one. He got to get that one, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some fights you might can't win. And this wasn't even something that can turn into a fight. But at the same time, he moved my shower bag. He came and explained himself. He explained himself in the shower. Who am I to go any other direction with it, y'all? So, boom! I'm not getting that maniac direction. Or I'm not getting his path, man. Somebody that likes the gun, you know what I mean? And, like, the way he did it, moved my bag, like, it was whatever. Like, this is what he gonna do. I ain't got nothing, no problem with it. That was my fault for not knowing that there was an animal in the booth. That was my fault for really putting my bag in the middle shower. I know the middle shower is prime gunning status, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, bro is a #1 gunner, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I start talking to a couple of other dudes in the pod, and they like, yo, that's crazy, dude, be wilding like that over the shower, you know what I mean? I'm like, who you talking to? They like, the dude Luther. He was like, yo, you know he from Tennessee and shit. I'm like, oh, he from Tennessee? That's where all that Maine and all that shit come from. He was like, yeah, that nigga from Tennessee and shit. But he been locked up in Virginia for a long ass time. They were like, yo, look, the crazy thing is Luther be messing with the boys. You know what I mean? It was like he was in full building messing with the boys. So I'm like, damn, he's the #1 gunner and he messing with the boys. Like, yeah, damn. So they like, yeah. So like, they were like, yo, he's just an all around psycho. So like, stay out of his path. I'm like, yo, you ain't got to worry about that. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. This mood in here. I ain't tripping on this dude, y'all. So a little time went on, you know what I mean? Luther's in there being the #1 gunner. That's what he is, man. But the difference of him being, I done seen #1 gunners through my bid so far, through the years that I've been locked up. I have seen #1 gunners. But the difference between them and Luther was on some like, he was like on some gorilla shit slightly, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that man was goddamn serious as a bitch when it came down to them showers. Now, due to midst of all this, they end up bringing new people in to the pod to work. Now, the people they usually bring into the pod to work usually be the people that's going to end up working that building. Every now and then they'll switch it up and they'll go somewhere else. So it was this lady, man. This lady, like, for real, I ain't going to say her name, but when she finally started working our building, she was cool, you know what I mean? She was a white lady too, you know what I mean? She was cool. She used to rock with dudes, you know what I mean? But what she didn't used to do was write dudes up for gunning. So when she used to come work, you know what I mean? It'll be all out pandemonium, you know what I mean? All out pandemonium. When I say all out pandemonium. Now, she looked at it like, I don't think she was on it like, I'm gonna let you just gun my brains out of my face. Like, I don't know, she might did, but like, she would let dudes gun for the most part. You know what I mean? She was a white lady. She had long hair. She wore glasses. She was kind of chubby. You know what I mean? But she was a wood watcher. You know what I mean? I did a story like this before. And she was a wood watcher. You know what I mean? And that's what she used to let dudes do. So while Luther's in there, like, Luther is like to the point where, like, you know what I mean? He one of them aggressive gunners. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he overprotective over the lady, which is wild. Which is wild to be overprotective over somebody that's watching the wood 100 miles per hour. You got the whole pod damn near knocking her toboggan off. And Luther is the only one that's kind of like an overprotective role. The reason why I say that is because, like, he'll be the dude that'll be in the shower that'll complain if somebody stop and talk to her while he trying to gun in the shower. Now, if he's not in the shower and he stops and he be trying to talk to her about whatever the case is, and dudes be trying to gun, and dudes be like, yo, get out the gun range, or man, let her go. You might hear somebody say that in the shower. Like, Luther will be like, man, I'm talking, man. Hell around with y'all niggas, man. I'm talking right now, man. I'm like, damn, this dude think this because he diesel is a bitch. I'm like, man, this shit crazy as hell. So I used to see him kind of scream on them old niggas in there. And I used to be like, damn, like, Luther wild as a bitch. Like, he really like think this, he can do what he want, but when the shoe on the other foot, he don't like dudes to do what he be doing, which is wild, y'all. So like, that's how he was moving around in there. You know what I mean? That's how he was moving around in there. Like, the lady used to just do her rounds, sometimes be in the booth. You know what I mean? Wherever she's at, that's where Luther is trying to position himself at. This man was a notorious #1 gunner, y'all. I'm letting y'all know now he is the worst #1 gunner of them all. Why? Because he was aggressive. He was aggressive with his maniacness, man, and with his gunning. So wherever the lady's working at, whether it's the booth or it's the floor, Luther's gonna try to position himself somewhere in the pod where he can be the #1 gunner. Man, I promise y'all, man, like, I seen this man beat a dude up, man. Like, this is like my second week in the pod. I seen Luther beat a dude up over not letting him use his cell. I said, man, get out of here. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But all I know is we go to Chow. We come back from Chow. When we go to Chow, the ladies work in the booth. You know what I mean? So when we go to Chow, we go eat. When we come back into the building, you know, we on the bottom. I'm on 2B now, so I don't got to go upstairs to go back to the pod. So we come straight into the building, into our pod. So soon as I come into the pod, everybody's walking into the pod. Soon as we get in there, this nigga Luther, this is my word. I see dudes, I see like 3 dudes kind of like, you can tell how they standing. They like, and then you can tell they watching a fight. So as we come in, we see it's a fight. So we go to the cell. Cell 2. Man, this is my word, man. I look, man, this nigga Luther, he got his shirt off, man. And he on top of the dude, man. The dude ain't even big, nowhere near his size. The dude ain't nowhere near his size, man. This old head probably like in his 40s, 145 pounds, 5'8", little, super dumb little, super little, man. I see Luther, man, Luther in the cell, man, with his shirt off, man. I'm talking about going bananas on this dude. Like, you can see the sweat on his back. Pause. He blocking out on dude ass. I'm like, oh shit. Niggas like, damn, them niggas going to the hole. I get away from the scene. I haul ass. I dip. I go upstairs to my cell. So they open all the doors. The lady don't even know this was going on. The lady that be watching the wood, she don't even know this is going on. Man, it's my word. Doors open up. Doors open. Everybody coming out like, yo, damn, niggas putting their stuff up, coming out. It's like, damn, bro, goddamn. I mean, he come out the jump. It's my word, he come out the jump. His laundry bag was right there on the bench. He had his laundry bag. It was his towel tied in the knot. And then he had the other part of the knot with his shower shoes going through it. So it was like his shower shoes was tied up in the net bag with his laundry, with his underwear and his hygiene. He had that sitting right there on the bench. He come out, the nigga said, he was like, he grabbed his bag. He ran to the middle shower. He was like, hey, who after you in the middle shower, man? It was a light-skinned dude in there. Dude was like, he had his shower covered. He was like, you seen dude peek around the little cover. He got his whole, he ain't in there gunning. He got the whole shower covered. He was like, he peeked and seen that with Luther. He was like, oh, you got it, Luther? That's all you heard. You got it, Luther? He was like, he stood on the side. Like, ain't nobody going to check with dude. I don't know what's going on. His celly went in there, but he just standing right there waiting on the shower. This is my word. As soon as he finished, as soon as dude get out of the shower, which wasn't long, Luther go right in the shower. And after the ass whooping, he continue being the #1 gunner. The #1 gunner. Shit was crazy, y'all. So boom! It's my word, man. Nothing came of that. Nothing came of it, man. Luther didn't go to the hole for beating dude ass, but the word came back that Luther's asked dude, can he go in there and use his cell? Like, how that look, a dude coming to ask you? That y'all not involved in gunning. Y'all don't be doing no gunning. Y'all don't be doing none of these activities. But just imagine if someone pull up on you and be like, hey, let me hold your cell, goddamn, go in here and jack off. Come on, man. Like, they said, dude, clap him. You know what I mean? Old dude was like, nah, I ain't even going to child. He said, man, Luther was like, nigga, I just wanted for 5 minutes, nigga. He said, nigga got to arguing with the nigga. You know what I mean? Dude that stayed back. So next thing you know, Luther went up in that bitch, man, start beating dude ass. I'm like, damn, so that shit crazy. So the nigga who ass he beat, I'll say old head was on bed rest for like probably about 5-6 days. It looked like Luther whooped his ass, but could have done way worse. You know what I mean? He just gave him a good ass whooping. So the whole time, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like I'm looking at it like, damn, like I don't know how that position feels, y'all. Like, I don't know how it feels to get your ass whooped, accepted, go to sleep, wake up, and still be around the same asshole that kicked your ass. I never been through that, you know what I mean? So I don't know how that position feels, but I have watched dudes be in that position, you know what I mean? And I see the old head that's a sleeping cell too, like he stayed on bed rest, and next thing you know, he was right back at the pinochle table right after that, with the glasses on, shit kind of tinted up back here, you know what I mean? Luther kicked his ass something good. But what I can say is, after that, Luther had no problems of going in that man's cell gunning now. Now Luther had access granted pass. You hear me? He had the access granted pass to go in that man's cell. This is my word. After he beat the old head ass, old head was acting friendly as a bitch with him. I'm like, damn, when old head finally emerged and stopped moving around, old head was acting friendly as a bitch. Old head say, hey Luther, hey look, I got a jam for you. We were living for child one day. I see old head turn around and say, hey Luther. Luther never went to child. That nigga was a gunning machine. That nigga was like, hey, Luther, I got a jam for you. Go ahead. I got a towel on the door. I just walked past him like, damn, man, he beat that nigga ass into cooperation, goddamn it. Goddamn. So that nigga just was a psycho, man. Like, for real, man. Like, Luther was a wild guy. Like, real shit, man. Like, just the shit. I'm glad me and him ain't bump heads like that about that shower. You know what I mean? He probably knew I just moved in the pod. Like, I don't know what he thought. But, like, I just thank God that me and this man ain't bump heads, y'all, because I probably wouldn't be here telling this damn story, man. I would have to goddamn kill Big Luther dumbass, y'all. So boom! Goddamn, I'll say probably like a week later, you know what I mean? It was like the lady, she ended up, that nigga was upset because it's like the white lady, they say she was in 4 building working. She wasn't even in 2 buildings, so we seen her when we went outside one day. She was over there working in 4 buildings, so I'm not mad about the thing, but all the gunners are mad. But you know, dudes in 4 building getting to enjoy her. So like everybody got to share when there's a wood watcher. So everybody's got to get theirs, man. So dudes in my part acting like they mad, but the only person that was really acting mad was Luther. You know what I mean? Luther was really mad about that shit. You know what I mean? You could tell the change in his attitude. Like he was a real deal gunner, but like he just was like, you know what I mean? Like it's like he gunned for sport. You know what I mean? Like the man gunned so damn long. The man that come out the shower, goddamn, lips ashy as a bitch, ankles ashy as a bitch. Nigga fingers look like E.T. Nigga should be wrinkled as hell, man. That man be in the shower probably an hour sometime. And you be a damn fool to go in there and ask who got next after him. You know what I mean? You'll be a damn fool, man, because it ain't no telling when you gonna get that damn shower. He'll stay in the shower sometimes all the way until count time. Outside rec finish, he'll stay in that bitch all the way to count time. Like he don't give a damn. He the last one leaving the shower. Luther, a real notorious #1 gunner. I'm talking about he don't give a shit. So goddamn, the same nigga who goddamn started being friendly with him, you know what I mean? The nigga that sleep in cell 2. I'm thinking goddamn, he just like accepted that he got his ass whooped, you know what I mean? But it's a dude that rock with him. My man rock with the dude that he be playing pinochle with. So my man come back and tell me one day, was like, yo man, goddamn, the old head dude say, man, he wanna kill goddamn. You know what I mean? He want to get that Luther ass, but I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, bro. He was like, man, that man goddamn horsed him out of his cell. I said, bro, he be letting him go in his cell now, bro. Like, what is you talking about? He let the nigga go in there and gun now, bro. Like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, though, bro, but like, what are you gonna do? Like, if you ain't gonna kill him now, you might as well cooperate. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I was like, yo, dude, wild. I was like, dudes like that never don't last. He was like, man, dude, wild as shit, man. That nigga don't got no problem fighting. He don't care about what nigga gonna do. He don't care about none of this shit. So nigga just running it down how the old head in cell 2 really feels some type of way. But like, sometimes, like I told y'all, prison is so sneaky. Like, prison is a sneaky ass place, like extra sneaky. So like, sometimes your moves gotta be sneaky. Regardless, you don't gotta prove to the next man that you go hard or this is who you are or whatever the case is. You get your get back how you get your get back. But I really felt like this nigga ain't getting no get back. This nigga was Luther friend now, y'all. So boom, goddamn, the nigga Luther happy as a bitch now. Lady come back to work. Lady back in our building. You know what I mean? Lady moving around. Goddamn, doing her. She goddamn still being the same lady. She'll put her chair right there by the goddamn niggas that been on Sussex, like where the box is at, damn near like right in front of the booth, or she'll put her chair right there, which is basically a direct shot to the damn shower. She's sitting there, niggas is gunning all over the place. It's happy. It's one of them type of days. Niggas is gunning and niggas is happy because the wood watcher is here. The lady is here. She's working. She's gonna watch all the wood as possible. She's not gonna write you up. It's a known fact. Y'all know what Luther doing? Luther up there talking to her. Niggas is gunning all over the goddamn place. Niggas is gunning all over the damn place, man. This is my word. Niggas is gunning all over the damn place. Goddamn, another old head dude. He in the shower gunning. You know what I mean? He in the shower gunning and shit. Goddamn, Luther right there. His back is to the people in the shower. You know what I mean? But dudes is gunning all over the place. People is gunning all over the place, y'all. Like, it's just not like it's coming, gunning good. The shots is coming from the shower. Shots is coming from the cell. Probably next door. Ain't no telling. Niggas is gunning every damn way when this lady worked. So Luther is up there with his back to everybody talking to the lady. You know what I mean? Looking like he gonna bust out a state shirt. He got a state shirt on. He like, he talking. Man, over here was like, hey man, get the hell out of the way, man. God damn, man. Luther kept talking. Nigga was like, hey man, god damn, man. I ain't trying to goddamn gun your back. My dick don't like your back. Luther said, Luther looked at that nigga. Everybody was looking like, oh shit. Luther was like, gave the nigga the thumbs up, backed up, got away from the lady. And nigga walked towards his cell, which was like cell 9. He get to his cell, stood by that junk like this, which is not too far from them showers either. He like this standing by his cell. And he said, open my door. Hey man, open my door. Nigga open the door. Poosh. He come back out 2 minutes later, no shirt game, shower, towel over his shoulder, soap dish in his hand, shower shoes in his hand. He go to that same middle shower where dude was at. He said, hey man, who after you in the shower, man? Dude was like, who that, Luther? God damn, man. Nigga hear dude copping a major plea. He like, who that, Luther? God damn, man. Shit, man, nigga, I was trying to hit this bitch. Nigga, god damn, Luther let a nigga hit the bitch. Shit, I'm gonna be in here probably another little 10 more minutes now. Cause goddamn, you was up there, goddamn, so, you know, like, disrespect the game, Luther, man. Like, shit, nigga, I gotta jack off like you, man. Like, these niggas having a jack off conversation. I'm like, this is nuts. I'm never coming back to prison. These niggas having a conversation about jacking off. He like, yeah, Luther, I gotta jack off like you and shit, man. So, you know, that damn, it ain't no beef or nothing. Luther was like, man, who after you in the shower, man? Dude was like, dude got quiet before he responded. He was like, shit, you ain't next though, but you know, shit, I'll be out in a second. Luther was like, he went and stood back by his cell, looked like he started thinking some more. He grabbed his towel, put it right here. He had his hands like this with his towel. He was like, you know that nigga was thinking maniac thoughts. When I seen him grab his towel, at first it was on his shoulder. When I seen him grab his towel with 2 hands and put it like this and crossed it and was like, I said, yeah, he's thinking maniac thoughts. I was reading his damn brain. That nigga was thinking maniac thoughts. He was like, that nigga put his towel on the door. And he was like, that nigga walked to the middle shower and he was like, hey. He yanked that motherfucker open, y'all. That nigga said, he yanked the gate. All you seen was dude, and that dude was like, yo, man, what the fuck you doing, man? Luther was like, he grabbed all that nigga shit off the joint. He was like, get the fuck out the shower, man. The hell out the shower, man. Trying to get in there, man. The lady got up. She thought niggas was fighting. She got up out of the shit. She was like, she just hit a nigga arguing. And she see a nigga in the shower. Like, yo, man, close the shower, man. Yeah, damn, close the shower. Next thing you know, niggas was like, yo, you said dude go talk to Luther, man. Like, come on, Luther? What you doing, Luther? Like, no, I'm trying to get that shower right now, man. Yeah, right now, man. I'm like, damn, he done pissed this psycho #1 gunner off. Goddamn, dude, goddamn, grab the gate. Luther was like, you getting the fuck out. He grabbed dude, trying to grab it and close it, the shower door. Luther grabbed that bitch like a lion. He lion clawed that bitch. He was like, you getting out the shower? Dude was like, yeah, man, give me 5 minutes, man. He said, no, get out now, nigga. Wash the soap off and get the fuck out. Dude was like, I'm like, yo, this, everybody's scared of this nigga. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. I'm like, damn, I never seen niggas scared of a gunner. But this nigga big as shit. But at the end of the day, a nigga like him always get his. Like, it just be a matter of time. Like, I'm just not his Huckleberry, goddammit. I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be the crash dummy on this big motherfucking psycho, man. This man snatched the man's shower jar over, told him to get the hell out of the shower. Man, I promise y'all, dude got his shit together. About 3 more minutes, he get out the junk, nigga, the junk. He slept right in 13, his shower cell right there. He like, over 13, man. And nigga Luther was like, that nigga ain't put nothing on the shower. That nigga put his towel right into it. He put his towel in the chuck hole. I told y'all there's a chuck hole in the middle. And they was like, all you see was the towel go in there. The towel hanging, it's not blocking the chuck hole. He was like, goddamn, nigga goddamn went in the shower. Nothing on that motherfucking shower. Pause. Lady sat down. That nigga Luther went to gunning. That #1 gunner. That #1 That nigga was on his maniac shit, you hear me? Shit was crazy, y'all. So boom! Luther done Debo the cell. Luther done Debo the shower. Man, this man is the Debo of showers, man. This man is the Debo of gunning. He's the real Debo of gunning. Nigga be in the shower, nigga like, yo, goddamn, he coming. Who? Debo, nigga. This nigga Luther is coming, man. Like that. When he did that, I was like, yo, like that shit was the ultimate, like, crazy disrespect in front of the whole pod. Like, I know the dude who had to get the fuck out the shower was feeling like, yo, I want to kill this nigga. Like, I don't know what they was thinking, man, but like, the man was just on some psycho shit. Y'all ain't gonna lie. That man was a real maniac, man. The man was he was the first one I seen like this. I'm witnessing all this maniac shit from Luther, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, this nigga a psycho. This nigga from Tennessee out VA being a psycho like this. I'm like, man, this shit, wow. So, the lady's still working, you know what I mean? The lady's still working and shit. Now, Luther still talk to her, you know what I mean? Now, when he ain't in the shower and niggas trying to knock her head off and shit, goddamn, he be up there talking to her. Ain't nobody saying shit. Ain't nobody saying shit. I promise y'all, every part I went through, every part I went to, everybody that guns, if the lady's sitting up there, man, and you in the damn way, niggas gonna let you know you in the damn way. Luther used to go up that bitch and have a freaking hour conversation with this lady, man. I really think she used to be happy that he used to come there and talk to her and for her eyeballs, cause he'll be like, his back will be, he'll be like this, and she'll be sitting like right there, and he'll be talking to her, but she's like this. She's not being a wood watcher. She's like this. Niggas ain't say nothing. You hear me? Niggas ain't say nothing, y'all. This nigga Luther up there having a whole combo every time. Ain't nobody saying shit to Luther, man, but Luther really felt like, you know what I mean? I think he really felt like he was gonna get the lady, you know what I mean? Like, you know, some old timers, a lady will give them a little rhythm that they never witnessed in their life in 20, damn 30 years or however long they've been locked up. And they'll take that shit to heart like a little ass kid and goddamn be super aggressive, super clingy, super thinking that this is what it is and it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I just really think the lady knew he was a maniac. You know what I mean? She knew that he liked to jack off, pause, and she knew that motherfucking he liked to talk to her. So she looked at it like it was a win-win. Let me keep this jacking off maniac happy by just talking to him. She definitely was never going to write him up for gunning because that never was in her MO. So she never was going to do that. But Luther pushing. Luther is like, nah, like every time, like, you know what I mean? Like after he talked to her for an hour, you know what I mean? This nigga get up, you know what I mean? Leave. If we about to go to child, that nigga go straight to that old head he beat up in cell 2. Hey, what's up? Dude be like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat then. Dude ain't going to eat. Dude put his clothes on and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat then. You wanna come here? All right. I'm like, yeah, niggas talking all that shit. Old head, goddamn. Luther slave, goddamn it. Luther like, yeah, let me get this room, nigga. Dude dip it out. So Luther will go in his room during child. If the lady's in the booth, he'll gun like that. Or this nigga will go in the shower if she's on the floor for a second. But if he's not in the shower talking, I'm hitting her, he's on the floor talking to her, man. So he had everybody boxed out in that bitch, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I know for a fact those old niggas in there like the gun. You know what I mean? Them niggas won't catch no charges. Even the ladies that you would think not writing niggas up, they not writing them niggas up in 2B, them old heads, because them niggas is like, they friendly with them, they cool with them, they might feed the ladies, they might be anything. The ladies is not writing those dudes up. But when they moved Luther maniac ass and then niggas was like, everything changed. Just like he took over the gunning, he started horsing niggas on this, and it was crazy because he never poked his chest out at nobody else over nothing else except for gunning. That's wild, y'all. Like, he never got like, nigga, you owe me money. I'm trying to get some drugs. No. When it had to do with gunning, that's when you gonna bump heads with that psycho, y'all. So, boom! Goddamn. This shit was crazy right here, man. This nigga Luther, man, like, for real, like, he started like, you know what I mean? I don't know what he done to the lady, but it was like him and the lady had a falling out. You know what I mean? Like, they went from talking all the time to, I noticed, when my man put me on, my man was like, yo, that lady ain't, he called the lady name. He was like, yo, Miss such and such ain't fucking with Luther no more. I was like, she ain't never fuck with him. What you talking about? He was like, nah, like she don't even want that nigga around him. I'm like, oh, she don't want him around him? What'd he do? He was like, watch this. I looked up. Luther was still standing by his cell and shit, like he was stalking her, like praying shit. You know what I mean? She do around. She got to pass the cell when she do around and shit. She walked past Luther. Luther was like, hey, listen, he trying to stop her. She was like, what? She kept walking and she looking back at him like, what? He like, hey, look, bitch. She was like, no, and dipped on his ass, did her rounds. You know what I mean? Goddamn, I'm like, oh shit, right, bro. Like, what the fuck he do? He was like, I don't know. He was like, man, he probably said some old off the wall ass shit like, goddamn, I want to put peanut butter on your toenails and suck them off. Some old psychopath ass, 1975 ass, lunatic ass, predator slash mixed with goddamn doing a hokey pokey ass nigga, man. He probably said some old off the wall ass shit. Yeah, let me eat grapes out your butthole or some old shit like that. Pause. Ain't no telling what he told her. But whatever it is, what he talked to her about, now she doesn't want to talk to this nigga no more, y'all. She don't have no rap for him no more, which was crazy. You know what I mean? So I ain't pay that no mind. That's what's going on with that. I can remember another time, probably like a day or two later, Luther go in the shower. You know what I mean? He horsed the middle shower like he always do. You know what I mean? He get the middle shower. Goddamn. That nigga in the middle shower. The lady in the booth. This my word. She said, middle shower, cover up your shower. Luther. Cover up your shower, Luther. Niggas was like, oh, shit. We never heard this lady tell anybody in prison atmosphere to cover up the damn shower. This lady told Luther to cover up the damn shower. She said, cover up that shower, Luther. He was like, come on, man. That's all you heard. He didn't say nothing else. All you heard was, come on, man. Goddamn, she said, cover it up, Luther. She didn't say it in a mean way. Cover it up, Luther. And he was like, all you see was a little towel go right here. And they ain't covered shit. Put a little towel. Goddamn. Nigga in that bitch like 10 more minutes. Next thing you know, you hear. Hey, open up cell 9, man. Nigga went in the cell. This is my word. Nigga went in the cell. Nigga like, damn, it's fucked up. Like, damn. She ain't playing that shit with Luther. So, like, that shit had everybody in the tail spinning the pod because the other niggas that gun, they trying to figure out, like, damn, like, we can't be the #1 gunner either. You know what I mean? Like, it was other #1 gunners in there. It was just Luther was the notorious #1 gunner. So everybody like, damn, should I try the lady? Because she told this nigga to cover the joint. One nigga was like, I was hitting her when she's telling. When she said it, I was in the shower knocking her toboggan off when she told Luther that. I'm like, damn, that's a little risky. I told my man that be gunning, the dude I know that be gunning. I'm like, oh, bro, that shit sound risky. At your own risk, bro. You know what I mean? At your own goddamn risk. They were like, man, I ain't fucking with him. You know what I mean? So, like, dudes didn't really know what to do. You know what I mean? You had one nigga pull up on Luther, like, yo, hey, Luther. Like, yo, man, like, damn, why you got the bitch mad? You know what I mean? Luther was just standing there listening at first because when dudes telling him this, I hear, like, we in the line in the chow hall. We in the chow hall and shit, but Luther, like, the lady ain't working this day, so Luther did come to chow hall. He came to chow hall this day, and he's standing there looking serious as a bitch, goddamn, and they like a little bit behind me. And I just hear a dude like, yo, man, Luther, man, goddamn, man, what you do to the bitch, man, goddamn, like, she don't even be watching the nigga no more, like, what is she doing, like, what the fuck is the problem, like, she screaming on you, like, Luther, like, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing, man. Yeah, that shit don't mean nothing, man. Yeah, that shit don't mean nothing, man. She gonna watch the dick. She gonna watch the dick. Pause, y'all. But this is what this psycho is saying. Yeah, she gonna watch it. She gonna watch it, though. Yeah, she gonna watch it. I'm like, these niggas is brainwashed from jacking off. Jacking off got these niggas thinking they in the twilight zone of jacking off. These some psychos, man. I don't knock dudes to do it. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta do what you gotta do in there, man. Like, real talk, man. But like, you see it to the 9th degree in different parts. Like, you see it crazy like this, man. Like, this nigga looking like he just lost, but like he just got turned down on parole. He in the line looking like parole just turned his dumb ass down. He like, yeah, she gonna watch it though. Yeah, she gonna watch it though. Yeah, she gonna watch it. It's all good. She gonna watch it though. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all do what y'all do. Shit, she gonna watch me. I'm like, this nigga fucked up, y'all. So boom, the lady was gone for about a couple days. You know what I mean? She emerged back to the pod. So when she come back to the pod, you know what I mean? Again, goddamn, she do her rounds. That's how we know when she there. When they do shift change, she come do the rounds. They let us out for Empire Ready. Doors open up. Niggas come out. Goddamn, niggas going to the shower and shit. Goddamn, niggas hit the shower. Niggas see she working. But you gotta work around Luke the Maniac ass. You gotta work around the notorious #1 gunner if you want a freaking gun. So everybody's trying to goddamn get this shit together. Everybody talking. Luther made his way up there after the lady did her rounds. Luther made his way up there. He went in the office, started talking to her. She was in the office at first. Next thing you know, you see Luther like, she like, get out, Luther. She's like, then you see her come. She pushing him out. Get out, Luther. Get out. She was like, get out now. I don't want to talk about it, Luther. I don't want to talk about it. Get out of my office. She went and grabbed the door. She pulled that bitch. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Luther was like, that nigga ain't know what to do. That nigga stood by his door. Me and my homeboys weak. We like, look at this nigga. That #1 gunner. That nigga lost his goddamn friend, his psycho ass. Look at this shit. So we weak off this shit. Like, look at this nigga, man. This nigga goddamn looking like he goddamn lost his goddamn wife. This nigga looking sick as a bitch. So he stood in the cell for a while. You know what I mean? Just standing by the cell, just nobody talking to him. Goddamn, I guess niggas is in the shower knocking her head off. You know what I mean? Where his cell is at, if he looked to his right, he could see niggas knocking his head off. Real talk, where he's standing at, he's really in the way right there, not even talking to the broad, but standing right there where he slept at his cell now is being in the damn way. He's standing right there, he big as hell, he's standing right there. Niggas can see him that's in the shower. So I don't know if he was watching to see if niggas was knocking her toboggan off. I don't know. But he's just standing there for a while looking like he in deep thought. That nigga was looking like he was in deep thought, y'all. That's my word. You standing there and goddamn, they said, cell break. Lady said, cell break, cell break. Step in front of your doors. You want to go in? Step in front of your doors. You see doors open up. Everybody, yo. Luther has to get his door open. Open up now. And let Luther in his cell. He going to cell and shit. Goddamn. You know what I mean? Everybody go in. I ain't going to cell. I'm still sitting at the table and shit. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Motherfucking after they do the cell break, doors close up. They close all the doors. Goddamn. Niggas out in the pod. That's my word. After all the doors closed, the lady went to the booth. She said something to the lady in the booth. She started talking to the lady in the booth. You know what I mean? The white lady. Started talking to her and shit. Goddamn. It was all right. So she leaves. She go do a round. You're supposed to do a round every time after cell break. That's to check the doors, make sure all the doors are secured. So she go do a round. So she got to start from 1 through 12. Luther's in cell 9. My word, y'all. Man, she do a round. She get the 1. She get the 2. Check the door. 3. She get the 4. She get the 5. She get the 6. She go to 7. She go to 8. She go to 9. When she did like this, the chuck hole said, it's like he had the chuck hole rigged up on some goddamn Spectre gadget shit. That nigga, when she grabbed the door just to check to see it was locked. She was like, so when she grabbed the door, she was like, the chuck hole, all you heard was the chuck hole say, that shit slammed down like that. That shit slammed down. She was like, Luther, why is your chuck hole down? So she up on the door. She like, why is your chuck hole down, Luther? So she looking on the way. She's like, Luther, what are you doing, Luther? Luther, what I tell you, Luther? What I tell you, Luther? Stop, Luther. Next thing you know, she was like, you sick motherfucker. Fuck. She ran. She hauled ass to the booth. She got to the booth. She was like, the lady came. She's like, what happened to you? She was like, yeah. Everybody like, oh, niggas like, oh, shit. Man, this word. They wore dark uniforms on susses, man. This is my word. Pause. Man, this man. Excuse my French on this one, y'all. This man skeeted on her pants through the chuck hole. Yo. Hey, y'all. Hey, when I tell y'all that shit was crazy, that lady was fucking traumatized. She was like, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. The lady in the booth was like, oh my fucking gosh, wait. She grabbed a walkie-talkie. She was a walkie-talkie. The white lady just fucking stunned. She's like, her hand was like this for a minute. She was like, they fucking shot me. Niggas like, oh, we still all out of the pot. Niggas running up on her like, oh shit, that is nuts. Niggas like, oh shit. I'm standing back looking like, I'm never coming back to prison ever again, goddammit. Never ever coming back to prison ever again, goddammit. Shit crazy. This man skeeted on the damn CO. Man, that shit was crazy, man. Police coming in. About 2 polices coming in. The 2 dudes that work upstairs. But I know police is on the way. Man, it's my word, they coming in. She's like, what happened? What happened? She was like, he masturbated on my pants. They was like, oh, fuck. They was like, go in the office, take your pants off. Go take your pants. He was like, no. He was like, man, you gotta take your. They was like, what cell you in? She's like, it's cell 9. Luther, the big dude. Niggas like, I seen them niggas get cautious and like ready. 2 more police coming that jump. Goddamn, niggas coming in. 4 police deep now. Niggas going to jump. Open up cell 9. They ain't tell us lockdown or nothing. Niggas open up cell 9. Cell 9 open up. Notorious Gunner come to the door like, that nigga in his boxes. He like, what's up, man? They like, man, pack your motherfucking shit right now, you nasty motherfucker. Pack your motherfucking shit right now. Get your ass out here right now. He like, what I do, man? He like, what you do, man? You know what the hell you did with that lady, man? That shit on camera. Your ass getting a charge for this shit. You gonna get registered as a sex offender for this shit. You sick motherfucker. Put your hands behind your back. Luther was like, man, what I do, man? Come on, man. I ain't do shit, man. Man, I ain't do shit, man. Fuck that. They cuffed that nigga up. Lock down. Everybody lock the fuck down right now. Goddamn, walking with Luther. Luther act like he trying to goddamn buck. That nigga goddamn, the word seal said, boom! Slam Luther big ass. That nigga hit the ground. Boom! With the cuffs on. That nigga, come on, man. You gonna fuck my shoulder up, man. Nigga like, shut the fuck up, nigga. That nigga put his knee in his back. Them niggas start focusing on Luther. They got that nigga up. Like, yo. Goddamn. They was like, yo, the fucking handcuffs too tight. They was like, go get another fucking handcuff. It was like, damn, dude, go to the booth. She was like, the lady in the booth was so fucking distraught. She didn't know what the fuck to do. She was running around the booth like, the white lady in the office looking crazy. Niggas ran out. Man, that's my word. They ran out. I see the old head dude. The old head dude is slipping cell too. That nigga was right there. That nigga was like, this is my word, y'all. That nigga was just creeping. But I ain't know he was creeping, but they got him right there. Right by his cell. That nigga was creeping. Word, man, nigga ran up on Luther's ass. Police tried to grab that nigga. That nigga was like, his roommate come out of the cell. That's where they banged Luther's ass. I was like, oh shit, they banged Luther's ass. Goddamn, I'm sitting there looking like the lady from New Jack City when goddamn Ice-T finally beat me on Nino ass. Kick his ass, goddamn it, kick his ass. Luther deserved to get his ass kicked. You hear me? He deserved to get his ass. They banging his ass. Police trying to grab him. Got down. That nigga Luther get up. And they got the cuffs on. That nigga like. All headshots to this dumb ass. The lady got the gun. She like, stop. Stop. Boom. She hit the jump. Police like, oh, don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. Got down. She like, man. Got down. Luther run that bitch like. Looking dumb as a bitch. Looking stupid as a bitch. Man, more police came in. Man, they contained all them niggas, man. And they locked them niggas up. And the #1 gunner, the notorious #1 gunner, Luther was out of there, y'all. They took the #1 gunner ass out of there. That nigga was done. I'm sitting there looking like, oh shit. The old head in cell 2 got his get back. Petty bitch. Caught Luther ass with the handcuffs on. Man, that shit was crazy though, man. But we wanted to take back, man. What Luther did to that lady, that shit was wild, man. He skidded on the lady. The lady, he had his trace lock rigged up. So when she come through and pull the door, it's gonna open. Poosh. So he in his sick mind, he thinking like, I can't open the trace lock. I ain't gonna get a trace lock charge. Man, you got bigger shit to worry about than a trace lock charge, Luther, you psychopath. Man, this is my word, man. They said they gave that nigga a street charge. And they made that nigga have to register as a sex offender. Yes, and that's right around the time when they started changing the rules, changing the laws, whatever you want to call it. If you catch more than 3 gunning charges in Virginia, you will have to register to be a sex offender. And y'all wonder why I didn't gun? Because I knew it was always a bad thing deep down inside. I mean, you got to get yours, but at the end of the day, it's a bad thing. When you gunning a CEO without her permission, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing, y'all. But Luther was out of here, man. He got shit for that shit. I don't know where he went at, man. I seen the old heads later on. That shit was funny as hell when I seen him in his room. And I'm like, all I could think about, y'all niggas got y'all get back on the #1 gunner, man. It was a psycho, man. But that's how I be when there's a psycho gunner in the pod, y'all. It's always mayhem, man. But like I say, Luther got transferred. Never seen him again. And that's the end of the damn story. Y'all already know the count, man. I appreciate y'all for watching as always, man. But I definitely need y'all to stay out the way for y'all can enjoy how good the life is out here. That's all I want you to do. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for you to change your ways just for you can never experience how prison is. That's all I want you to do, man. Now, if you someone that want to experience prison, keep doing everything you're doing. Keep getting in trouble. Keep bringing guns. Keep rolling around with guns. Keep shooting and keep being an idiot. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be in there with the rest of the idiots, man. I'm never going back to that place. And that's why I scare the shit out y'all with these stories, because I never want y'all to go to this place, man. So stay y'all ass out the way, man. You out here wilding, Mind your business, do your thing, be legit, man. You can get money the legal way. You don't always have to break the law to get to the bag, man. Y'all better start learning that, man. Or y'all gonna be sitting in there with Luther crazy ass, man. Straight up, man. Stay our ass out the way, man. But y'all already know the count, man. It's the Thursday banger. Y'all already know what I need y'all to do with this one right here, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Black out on that jump. But y'all be safe, man. I love y'all, man. I'll catch y'all again, man. Stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.